It's time for another haul video. I've got 10 fragrances to share with you today. First impressions, blind buys, most new releases, and of course, a bonus for you guys as we do here on the channel, 3 giveaways at the end of the video. Stay tuned. We're gonna start the impressions here with this fragrance here from Salvatore Ferragamo, one that I really wanted to check out. Spoke to you guys about it on my news videos. It's going to be Salvatore Ferragamo Intense Leather. Really love the brand. I think, like I said to you guys many times before, Montblanc, Salvatore Ferragamo, Cartier, these are fragrance houses that actually release quality for really affordable prices. Let's see what this one is all about. So this to me is not really an intense leather fragrance as it's said to be. It's mostly a blue scent with a little bit of a leathery undertone. It is nice. It's a little bit ozonic, a little bit aquatic. Nevertheless, it's gonna smell great. So it's one of those pick up and go, casual, day wear type of scents. I'm not gonna get into notes because we got 10 fragrances to talk about. Plus I wanna get to the bonus giveaways for you guys. I'll pop the notes here so you guys can look what the notes are, but essentially it's a nice, blue, everyday, very versatile style scent. This next fragrance here I picked up because I read about it and I thought it was very interesting to share with you guys. And as you know, these first impressions videos are not necessarily just brand new releases. I try to get, of course, what's new, what's hot. But this one here is actually from 1990, so I don't know what to expect. From what I've read, this is supposed to be like a more versatile version of Dior Poison, which was a great fragrance released in 1985. So let's see what we get. I completely blind buy here on this one. If you guys tried anything from Jil Sander that you guys know that is quality, let me know in the comments. Love to read your comments and maybe find other gems to share with you guys. So the bottle looks pretty cool. Even though it's from 1990, the bottle is actually a little bit modern looking. It's cylindric. I like the look of it. So let's see what we get out of this one here. Jil Sander No.4, which is actually an eau de parfum concentration. Okay, so this is going to be definitely a very mature style scent. Floral. I think there's a honey note in here, a smanthus, ylang ylang. There's a ton of florals. Not sweet like Poison from Dior. In fact, this is more white, yellow, floral kind of a vibe here. It's a very deep and dark floral scent. Good stuff. If you enjoy florals, I think this is gonna be a power bomb, floral scent. Not my cup of tea, but like I said, if you like florals, this is it right here, guys. Check it out. I think very cheaply too. I think it's gonna project like a beast. On the first impression standpoint, it's a flower bomb. Before I move into the other fragrances here, real quickly, as I smell this more and more here as I'm filming this, there is a very dark animalistic note coming through from civet. And there's also a note of plum here, which makes it kind of fruity, but like I said, mostly floral animalistic. Hey, bomb of a fragrance. This is a 2022 release, Parfum, Gucci Guilty Parfum. There's a ladies version of this fragrance. This is the man's version. Don't know what to expect here. I think it's probably good from what I've read. I think a lot of people enjoying this one, saying it's like one of the best Gucci Guilties of late. So let's see what we get out of this one, guys. Wow, this is nice. This is very fruity, very aromatic. I think there's lavender here. In fact, a lot of the brands now are really harping into the lavender, modern fougere style scents. I think it's a common thing that's really trendy right now. This is sweet, it's aromatic. I think there's vetiver in here. This reminds me of Givenchy Pour Homme, the 2005, fragrance. I'm gonna pop it up here because I don't remember the year it was released, but I wore that a lot and I really enjoyed that fragrance, which is now discontinued. This one here, very similar to that fragrance. In fact, I'm really, really enjoying this one. On a first impression standpoint, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. Really liking this one. In fact, I would easily say one of the best Gucci Guilties right now in the market. On the smell, on the first impression, all this stuff is really good. I think if you go to a store and you smell this on the first take, you're gonna love this stuff from the get-go. I'm a big fan of the Cartier fragrances, especially the Declaration, collection. This one here is the newest. This is Cartier Declaration Haute Fraîcheur. So from the looks of it, I think it's gonna be minty, refreshing, bright, great for spring and summer up ahead. Love the color of the juice. It's going to be like a greenish bottle. Really excited about this one, guys. Let me know if you like the brand Cartier and which one is your favorite from the brand. Like I said, I think it's quality for a good price, just like Issey Miyake, just like Salvatore Ferragamo. So let's see what we get out of this one, guys. So this is very herbal. I love the introduction here, guys. It's very bright, very citrusy, very inviting, very uplifting, but there's definitely an herbal component here that's very green like the bottle. don't get much mint. I don't even think mint is listed as a note. And there's definitely a spicy component here, I think, due to a cardamom note. Very good. I would classify this as a very herbal, green, and aromatic scent. All right, we have 3 from Montblanc now. 2 that are kind of obscure, people don't really talk about, which is Starwalker Extreme, which I didn't even know was released, and Individuel Tonic. From what I hear, the original Individuel was being phased out, and they brought this on, which I totally was like a completely out of left field. And the newest from the Legend lineup of fragrances, Legend Red. So we're gonna get these out here and see what I think about them and if it's worth you guys checking into them, even at discounters. Montblanc Starwalker Extreme. I heard about this in the groups, you know, like the 𝗵𝗲𝗶𝘃𝗹𝘀 on Facebook. It's got a little bit of a limelight there, not so much here on YouTube or Instagram, but from what I heard, it's actually pretty decent for the price if you can get this at a good discount price. This is going to be your typical lavender tonka vanilla combination, but in a more mature, you know, end of the spectrum, not like Versace Eros end of the spectrum. But this is quite good, very aromatic, very, you know, inviting, something that I think would be great for a teenager or a young adult if you're looking to find a signature scent to rock. I think this would be a great one, again providing you find this around $40 at the most. I think it would be a great new addition to your fragrance wardrobe. Individuel Tonic. I do like the green bottle. Have no idea what to expect here. From what I read and heard about this fragrance this is not as good as the original Individuel. So let's take it for a test drive. All right, this to me does not smell good, guys. Well, let me back up a little bit. So it's very unique. It's very intriguing when you first spray it on. It has this very synthetic, weird kind of a chemically smell to it. It smells like nothing I've ever tried. In fact, what I'm getting here right now, what it's coming to mind here from the first blast, it smells like nail polish remover. So, or nail polish period. It's not something that I would wear. It's weird, it's very weird. You might like it. If you like very intriguing and different fragrances, definitely try this one, but like I said, I'm not a fan. I think it's safe to say that over the past 3 years or so, the Montblanc Legend lineup of fragrances have been their mainstay fragrances, like the most popular ones that people look to buy. This is going to be the newest one, Legend Red. From what I've read, it's good, but not great. So let's see what we get out of this. All right, so this is going to be a very typical, you know, generic, more of the same kind of smell. It smells good. You know, if you wear this, you're probably gonna get compliments. It's one of those, very inviting, very easy to please, but nothing, you know, different here. It's been there, done that. We're talking about a woody aromatic with tonka, maybe some juniper berries. It's very pleasing, very pleasant, but like I said, more of the same. I got 2 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍 for you, and I also have a niche fragrance to share with you for the last 3. We're gonna start with this fragrance here that used to be in the private blend, then they poured it into the signature line, and now they have a flanker of a flanker. So this is 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗃 Costa Azzura Parfum. Now this one here, beautiful bottle, golden bottle, you know, from the signature line. I love what they do. They really look appealing, look great on your vanity. Now, Costa Azzura is a fragrance that I love because it's very bright, it's very sophisticated and very elegant smelling. Love this stuff. There's nothing you're not gonna like here. It's going to be fruity. It's going to be very uplifting, very bright. Think of the Mediterranean, the blue waters. It's a little bit aquatic, a little bit, you know, herbal, a little bit spicy. There's all different facets here blended to perfection. Granted, it's not gonna be a projection monster. Longevity is decent on this one, but the smell itself is one of the best 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗏 private blends for the bright spectrum of the fragrances. Great stuff right here. This next one is one that I was really, really looking forward to trying. I love 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗏 private blend, and this one here is going to be, pardon my French, Ebene Fume. I hope I didn't butcher it, but I'm sure I did. This is a gorgeous fragrance. Love the bottle. The perfumer here is Rodrigo Flores Ro, which was one of the perfumers that joined us at Scent Explorer last year, and I am very curious to try this one. And this is a doozy, guys. This is a great one. From all the fragrances here on this first impression, it's my favorite right now. This is a 10 out of 10 right out of the gate here, guys. This is going to remind me of, get this, if you took Sahara Noir, which is discontinued and sells for like $400 or $500 a bottle, meets Gucci Pour Homme 1, the original, guys. This is fire. It's earthy, it's woody, it's spicy, it's incensy. Great stuff right here. One of the best private blends in the market right now. And last but not least, we have one here. I love amber, I love saffron, I love the leathery, ambery kind of fragrances. This is the newest from BDK Ambre Safrano. Can't wait to try this one. I spoke very highly over the past couple years about this brand, especially last year. You know, I really delved into the brand. They have quality stuff, and I'm hoping that this one here is going to be a good one. Nice looking bottle. I mean, I love their presentations. They're as good as it gets. Really good, classy stuff. Sprays are really nice too. And this is a great one, guys. So the leather here, the facet, the leathery facet with the saffron is gonna be up front and center. Definitely ambery, definitely sweet, very spicy. Smells amazing. I mean, the whole room's taken by it. I think it's the most potent one out of everything I sprayed, aside from the 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏 one, but I think this is even stronger. So if you like strong, ambery, spicy, leathery fragrances, this is a great one. By the way, I don't know if there's honey in here, but I'm getting a very nice 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗰𝗁𝗃𝗃 accord. This stuff is very, very seductive. In fact, if I had this fragrance a while back, this would have made my top, and most likely the fragrance I would wear for Valentine's, which was about a week ago. All right, guys, let's talk about the giveaways, the fun part of this video. Of course, I love to give back to you guys. So if you don't know, we have a podcast called the MaxChat Podcast. Happens every year. We're on season 3, year 3, and I had the pleasure to talk to 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which wrote this great book, The Ghost Perfumer, which really dives into the house of Creed, the noses behind the creations. Great stuff, and you can win this and other books signed by the author. Just follow the link below and everything you need to do to enter for this giveaway. And of course, follow the podcast as I have exciting, great content for you guys every other week this year, all the way until about, you know, late spring, early summer 2022. The other giveaway is amazing, guys. You want to win 2 brand new bottles, one of Elysium from 𝗿𝗏𝗏𝗏 and one from Brioni Eau de Parfum Intense, which I love. Details below. Perfume.com is doing this for you guys. If you're not a member of the crew, Perfume Crew yet, you're missing out, because not only are you gonna get 2 free bottles of great stuff, one niche, one designer every month, plus I'm gonna have some incredible stuff for you even further on March 1st. Starting March 1st, we have a partnership that I'm gonna announce and talk to you guys about it. Stay tuned. But right now, if you're a member, not only are you gonna get extra discounts every month, you know, access to thousands of fragrances to choose from, plus free bottle giveaways every month. So details below, guys. Don't miss out. There's a code right now, SAVE20 for 20% off the time you're watching this video, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, midnight. That code is gone. So enjoy. Details below, making your life easier, as always, what we do here. So this is your turn now. Let me know in the comments, have you tried any of the 10 fragrances I shared with you here today? Out of all newish releases 2021/2022, what fragrances you guys want me to talk about here on the channel? Let me know. As always, your comments are welcome. Thank you so much for the support. Leave me a like, subscribe for more, and of course, turn your notification bell so you get these videos straight into your feed and you're always in the know. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Wear your fragrances well, because fragrance is an extension of who you are, and it definitely gives you an edge. See you again very soon. Take care.